Uh, let's see, dear students, the topic name is called as, so that is gravitation. Okay, the first question from the 8.2, that is Kepler's law mele concept nale. The kinetic energy of the planets in the elliptical orbit at the positions A, B and C, Ka. So this is Ka, Kb and Kc. So AC is the major axis and SV is perpendicular to the AC. So the question is, so which of the following statement is correct? Nodi. So this is the sun is here. The sun is closer to the A. So that is A, velocity of A becomes what? Maximum. So then B. So then C. Then C. So then kinetic energy of the A is greater than kinetic energy of the B. So then kinetic energy of the C. So which option right? That is option B is the right answer for this question. So then question number 2. So question number 2 anna nodi. A planet is moving along the elliptical orbit closest to the sun at the distance of r1. So this is the planet. So planet is moving along elliptical orbit closest to the sun. So closest to the sun at the distance of how much? So that is r1 distance. For example, planet the distance is how much? This is r1. So and further away from the distance. So that is further is away from the distance. The planet is here. So this is the distance is r2. So if this is the speed is v1, okay, so this is the speed is v1, then this is the speed is how much? v2. So the question is, are the linear velocity respectively, then v1 by v2 is question mark. Ready? So that means, so this is the concept is what? This is the concept of angular momentum. Okay, so that is the law of conservation of angular momentum. So that is the law of conservation of angular momentum is, so that is the mass. So mass v1 r1 is equal to m v2 r2. Why? Because the mass the mass is same. So mass get cancelled. That is the question is v1 by v2. So v1 by v2 means that is r2 divided by r1. So r2 by r1, that is option B is the right answer for the second question. So let's move to the next question. So question number 3. So question number 3 nodi. So let's see, the question is here. The figure shows that elliptical orbit of the planet M. So about the sun. So sun is here. The shaded SCD. So SCD. So this one SCD is the twice shaded of the area of SAB. So that means what is the area of SCD? The area of the SCD is equal to twice of the area of what? SAB. If T1 is the time for the planet move from C to the D. So C to the D, what is the time? That is a time is what? T2. So C to the D is T2. If T1 is the planet to move from C to the D. So sorry, this is a T1. And T2 be the time move from A to the B. So A to the B are there. So that is time is T2. So it sweeps equal areas in equal interval of time. So that is the Kepler's. Okay. So from the Kepler's second law. So it sweeps equal areas in equal intervals of time. So SCD. So SCD time is how much? That is the time is T2. Okay. So T2. So sorry, T1. So this is the time is T1 is here. T1 is equal to 2 times of what? T2. 2 is as it is. So which is the right answer? That is a option B is the right answer for the third question. So it sweeps equal areas in what? Equal intervals of time. So it sweeps. Okay, it sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. So equal area in equal interval of time. Okay, so from this concept, that will be the what? So answer is, that is option B is the right answer. So let's move to the question number 4. So question number 4 anna nodi, the period of revolution of the planet A around the sun 8 times that of B. The period of revolution of revolution of the planet A is around the sun is 8 times of the time period of B. The distance of A from the sun is how many times greater than the B from the sun? So this is the question. So let's see, the square of the time period is cube root of the semi-major axis. So this is the relation. So nodi, this is called as a sun is here. So this is the semi-major axis. This is the semi-minor axis. The time period, the square of the time period is, the square of the time period is directly proportional to the cube of the semi-major axis. So A antakantadu, for example, A, so that is A is a RA distance. So this is A antakamana. So this is a RA distance. So this is B point andre. So let's take what? RB. So now that is RA divided by RB is whole to the power of Q is equal to TA divided by TB, that is a whole square. The time period of the A is 8 times of the B divided by B, TB. So now TB get cancelled. So that is equal to how much? That is 8. So 8 square. So 8 square is how much? 64. So RA, the question is, so the distance of A from the sun is how many times of B anta helidane. So that means the distance, so that is a so RA divided by RB is equal to, you have to remove this one, 64 4. So why? Because that is a 4 cube is here, cube get cancelled. So that is a RA is equal to 4 times of RB. So this is 4 times, that is the option A is the right answer. So 4 times of the RA. So let's move to the next question, question number 5th. So question number 5th anodi, the distance of the two planets from the sun are 10 to the power of 13 meter, 10 to the power of 12 meter respectively. The ratio of the time periods anna keltane. So distance andre V, that is a R1, this is R2 distance. So ಎರಡನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ T1 similarly ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದೆ, TA ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. T1 divided by T2, that is a whole square is equal to R1 divided by R2 whole cube. From what? Kepler's third law. Okay, so then the question is, so T1 divided by T2 is equal to R1 by R2 whole to the power of, you have to come to this one side, 3 by ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 3 by 2. So that is equal to, first distance is how much, 10 to the power of 13 divided by 10 to the power of 12, that is a whole to the power of 3 by 2. So then that is a T1 divided by T2 is equal to, so 10 to the power of 1, that is a 3 divided by 2. So 3 divided by 2 upon there, you have to 10 root 10. So you have to remove this one, it is a square is so square ಅನ್ನು ಈ ಕಡೆ shift ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. So that is T1 by T2 ratio is what? So T square root of 10 10. So which is the right answer? That is option B is the right answer. So why? Because 10 anna, so 10 to the power of 1 into 10 to the power of 1 by 2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 10 to the power of 3 by 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. From the a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So this is the formula. So now this is the B is the right answer for the fifth question. So let's move to the next question, question number 6. So question number 6 ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, the planet is moving in the elliptical orbit around the sun. So let's see. Okay, so let's see this one. Okay, so this is the planet. The planet is moving around the sun. So what is T is here? So T is called as the kinetic energy. So V is called as gravitational potential, and E is called as the potential energy, and gravitational potential energy. So E is called as what? Total energy, and L is called as what? Angular momentum. So which of the statement is correct? So correct statement anna kelidane ನೋಡಿ. So T is a conserved. So T means what? Kinetic energy is conserved. No, T is not conserved, because that is kinetic energy is changes. Potential is positive. No, so potential is what? Negative. So this is a wrong statement. This is also wrong statement. E is always be negative. Yes, that is energy is always be what? Negative. L is conserved, but the direction of the vector L is changes continuously. So no, that is a not changes. It will be what? Constant. Why? Because we already know in the second problem. So second problem nalli nodidwala. So that is m1 v1 r1, that is m1 v1 r1 is equal to m2 v2 r2. So L is does not change, that is a option C is the right answer for the sixth question. ನೋಡಿ 1988 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದು the largest and shortest. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದಾಗಿತ್ತು. The shortest and largest distances of the earth is r1. ನೋಡಿ, so this is the planet is here. Okay, so this is the ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ shortest distance. So this is a shortest distance is r1, and largest distance is, this is the shortest distance, and the largest distance is what? r2. This is the largest distance. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ its distance from the sun when it is perpendicular to the major axis of the orbit is drawn from the sun. ನೋಡಿ, so you have to draw the perpendicular. ನೋಡಿ, you have to draw the perpendicular. What is this distance? So this distance is r is question mark. Okay, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ you have to take the semi minor axis ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So this is the semi minor axis. Okay, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ you have to calculate r. Okay, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ complete. So this part ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ? You have to take for this one. So this is complete part. So this is the complete part is called as, so that is called as lattice rectum. Okay, we know that already in the studied in the mathematics. So that is called as what? So lattice rectum. So lattice rectum is equal to, what is the formula is here? That is a lattice rectum is equal to, formula is b square divided by, so b square divided by what? 2b square divided by a. So what is b is here? So b is called as this one. So this is called as a b. This is b and this one is called as a. So lattice rectum is equal to this much. So lattice rectum is equal to this much ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ half portion ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ so that is r is equal to what? R is equal to 2b square divided by a whole divided by what? 2. So that is equal to 2 get cancelled. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ this is a half portion, so that will be the dividing from 2. So that is b square by a is equal to r. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ this is the formula for r. So r is equal to b square by a. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ b square by a ಅನ್ನ in terms of r1 r2 ನಲ್ಲಿ find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ first how to find out the a is here. So a ಅನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ find out ಮಾಡೋಣ? a, so ನೋಡಿ, this is called as r1, this is the a is here. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ that is r1 plus r2 is equal to, so r1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ this distance. So this r1 and the a, okay, so a minus e anta karitivi, so that is equal to enagutte, so that is a plus c. Okay, so a plus c yakappa andre, so this is called as enagirutte idu c antakantadu, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿದಲ್ಲ a ಬದಲಿಗೆ c, so this is called as c, a plus c, then plus r2 ನೋಡಿ r2, so this one r2 is equal to how much? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ this is completely ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ c, this one is a, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ that becomes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, that is a minus c. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ plus c minus c get cancelled, that is a 2a. So now that is a is equal to how much? r1 plus r2 divided by 2. So we get the answer of a. Then come to the point of b. So b ಅನ್ನ find out ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ you have to take what? So that is the r1 into r2. So r1 into r2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ that is a plus c into a minus c. So a plus c into a minus c is equal to a square minus c square. Okay, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ from the formula, so we know that formula. Okay, what is the formula you have already studied in the so mathematics first PUs alli odidira, that is a square minus c square is equal to what? b square. Agade that is equal to enagutte b square. So now put these values on this equation, that is r is equal to, so what is b square? So b square is equal to, that is r1 r2 ನೋಡಿ, b square is equal to r1 r2, that is r1 r2 divided by what is a? A is r1 plus r2 divided by 2. So now that is equal to 2 r1 r2 divided by ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ r1 plus r2. So which is the right answer? That is option C is the right answer. So ಇದು syllabus ಅಲ್ಲಿ now it is a deleted. So ಈಗ NEET ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು it will be what? To the very higher order. So ನೋಡೋಣ, let's see, this is the answer solution. So most probably maximum ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ, 90% this like such kind of problems is not asking, will be asking in the next exams for the NEET. So let's move to the next question, 8th question ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. So universal law of gravitation ಅಲ್ಲಿ, so that is a 2 astronauts are so floating in the gravitational free space after having lost contact. So these are the 2 astronauts. So So these are the two astronauts are ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, it will be in the free space. Okay, so free space ಅಲ್ಲಿ they are in contact. Okay, so they are in contact ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, they are in contact. Okay, so they are in contact. Okay, they are in contact. So spaceship after having lost, so lost contact to lost after getting lost with this, so spaceship the two will be, so two will be an actually it will be water attraction, because why reason, because gravitational force is always be attracting forces of the two bodies. Okay, so nodi universal law, so that is m1 mass and m2 mass, so these two masses will be always be attracting force. Hagadre attracting force andre move away from, no, so move towards each other, that is option A is the right answer for 8th question. Okay, so yakappa andre it will be attraction force irodrinda enagutte, so these two, this is a mass m1 and this is mass m2, so they are will be what moves towards each other. Okay, next question number 9th. So question number 9th anna nodi, so let's see the question number 9th. So what is the 9th question is here. So Kepler's third law states that square of the period of revolution of the planet around the sun is proportionality to the third power of the average distance. This is the equation. Okay, what is the question is here, where k is called as constant. So if the masses of the sun and the planet are and small m respectively, so as per the Newton's law, so this is the gravitational force. Okay, g is called as gravitational constant. What is the relationship between g and k anta kelidare. So nodi, so this is the planet is revolving around the sun. Okay, this is sun, this is the planet. So that is a gravitational force. Gravitational force is equal to, because of due to what, centripetal force they are moving. Okay, gravitational force is equal to gmm divided by any r square. So that is equal to centripetal force is mv square divided by how much, r. So 1r m get cancelled, that is v square is equal to, so that is capital Gm divided by what, r. So this is the v square value. However, what is the time period of the, okay, so what is the time period of the time period. Okay, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ equation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, time period ಇದೆ. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ time period, okay, so time period is equal to, so we know that velocity is equal to distance by time. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ time is equal to distance divided by speed ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So what is the distance of one? Okay, so one revolution is equal to distance is how much, 2 pi r divided by what, v. So v square is there. Now you have to squaring, because it is also square is here. T square is equal to 4 pi square r square divided by v square. So now you have to put the value of v. So v value anna substitution madi. This is the v value. So that is 4 pi square r square into, so v square means what, that is a r divided by what, gm. So now that is a t square is equal to, so what is the, that one is, so that is 4 pi square r cube divided by what, capital Gm. So this is a t square for k per cube. Okay, now you have to put the values. So values anna hakana nodi, you have to put the values t square. So the what is equation is here, t square k r cube. Okay, t square is what, 4 pi square r cube divided by capital G m is equal to k into what? R cube. So now r cube get cancelled. So that is the answer is what? G m k. So G m k is equal to what? 4 pi square. So this is the answer for the question, which is the suitable answer for in these options. That is a option D is the correct answer for what? 9th question. So let's move to the next question, question number 10. Okay, so question number 10 annu nodi.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel and also press this bell icon so you can get latest video notification.
Nodi 17th question. If the gravitational force between the two objects is proportional to the 1 by r, not 1 by r square. The gravitational force is proportionality to the 1 by r, where r is the distance between them. So this is a m1 and this is m2. This is r is a distance between them. So then particle is moving in the circular path would have a orbital speed is proportional to the orbital speed is proportionality to the orbital speed anna kelidane. So that is a gravitational force is equal to centripetal force. So gravitational force is G, that is a m square m1 m2. So m square divided by what? R. It is a proportional. So that is equal to mv square divided by r. So now r get cancelled, 1m cancel. That is v is proportionality to the only m. Optional r ide, so does not dependent on r. That is a option B is the right answer for the 17th question. So let's move to the next question, question number 18. So question number 18 nodi. So what is the question is here? So acceleration due to gravity of earth nalide. If the mass of the sun were 10 times smaller, mass of the sun were 10 times smaller. So 10 times smaller and the universal gravitational constant were 10 times larger in the magnitude. So 10 times larger in the magnitude. So the mass of the sun 10 times smaller than the mass of the earth, and G is a 10 times larger than the and 10 times larger anta helidare. Okay, nodi. So that is equation. Gravitational force is equal to G m1 m2 divided by r square. Mass is 10 times smaller. Gravitational force is directly proportionality to the m, and gravitational force is directly proportionality to the G. 10 times ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ force small ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so gravitational force is 10 times larger, force is larger. Raindrops will be faster. Raindrop ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it will be faster. Why? So because the reason is what? So the reason is the speed will be more. ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is a smaller mass 10 times smaller ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, faster move ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Walking on the ground would be difficult. Yes, it is a difficult. Why? Because gravitational force illi more irutte, G is more. So time period of the simple pendulum on the earth would be decreases. Yes, then G is on the earth will be changed. No, so will not be changed anta heltane. Yes, change agutte. G is change, gravitational. Okay, acceleration due to gravity is change aagta hogutte. Okay, at the poles and at the attitudinally change aagta hogutte. So that is a which is the wrong statement. So this is a wrong statement. So that is a option D is the right answer. Okay, next question number 19. A spherical planet has mass mp and diameter dp. So this is a spherical planet. So this spherical planet, it is a diameter is how much? It is a diameter is dp and mass is mp. A particle mass m falling freely near the surface of this planet. Okay. So this is a particle mass m falling freely. So will be experiences the acceleration due to gravity equal to, what is its acceleration due to gravity anta kelidare. So we know that is a gravitational force. So acceleration due to gravity anna find out ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ so acceleration due to gravity F is equal to G into M, that is G dash. G dash is question. Then G dash is equal to F gravitational force divided by M. Okay, so this is the called as equation number 1. You have to find out the gravitational force. Gravitational force is equal to G. So that is a mass of the planet mp. So mass of the planet is mp divided by small mass estidaily small m. And so distance. So distance is how much? The distance is, so nodi diameter illinda illige. So diameter, that is diameter by 2. Diameter divided by 2, that is a whole square. So this is equal to enagutte. So that is a 4 square andre that is 2 square 4 G mp m divided by so dp square. So now put on this equation, that is a gravitational force is equal to 4. So G mp divided by dp square. So into what? Small m. Small m get cancelled. 4 G mp divided by dp square. So that which is the right answer for this question? 4G mp divided by dp square. That is a option A is the right answer for the 19th question. So let's move to the next question, question number 20. So question number 20. So imagine a new planet having the same density as that of Earth. The density of the new planet is the same as the density of Earth, but 3 times bigger size than Earth. Okay, that is the new planet is 3 times of the radius of the Earth. Yakandre size it will be how much? 3 times. If the acceleration due to gravity on the Earth's surface is G, then what is the new gravitation of the new planet is question mark. That is a gravitational on the surface is equal to, so what is a formula is here? That is a Gm divided by what? R square. So this is a formula. Okay, so Gm divided by R square. So now that is equal to G divided by R square. So what is mass? We know that density alla hakbaku. So density is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So that is a density is equal to mass by volume. So mass is equal to for density. So mass is equal to volume. Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube into density is what? Rho. In the place of mass you have to put 4 by 3 pi r cube into density. So density both are same anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. So density is same means density is constant. Okay, so G is constant. So G is constant, only very radius. R square 1 R get cancelled. So G is proportionality to the ಏನೈತಿಲ್ಲಿ R. So G is proportional to the R means that is the new planet divided by acceleration due to gravity of the Earth is equal to, so the radius of the new planet divided by radius of the Earth. Other, what is the new planet into 3 times of RE divided by RE. So now RE cancel. That is acceleration due to gravity of the Earth is equal to 3 into what? G. So that is a, which is the right answer? That is a option D is the right answer for the 20 question. So let's move to the question number 21. Question number 21. The density of the newly discovered planet. The density of the newly discovered planet is equal to twice of the density of ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ Earth. So last problem ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡರ density same ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 times ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So acceleration due to gravity of the planet, okay, ನೋಡಿ, the acceleration, so due to gravity of the surface of the planet is equal to at the surface of the Earth. So planet, so that is a new planet is equal to gravitational at the surface. So if the radius of the Earth is R is the radius of the Earth, then what is the radius of the planet? So planet in radius anna find out ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So we know the formula, that is acceleration due to gravity of the Earth is equal to G, that is ME divided by RE square. So this is the formula. So now G divided by RE square. So what is the mass of Earth? We know that density is equal to mass of Earth divided by volume. So volume andre 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube, that is r cube, radius cube, 4 by 3 pi r cube into density of Earth. So the 1 r, this r get cancelled. But the G is variation with capital G is same, 4 by 3 pi is same, that is RE, that is density of E. So both are same anta helidane illi kottidane. So both are same andre, that is radius of the Earth and the density of the Earth is equal to the radius of the new planet. So yakandre according to this condition, okay, it is a data avane kottidane illi nodi, this is the data. Acceleration due to gravity of the Earth with the surface of the planet is equal to at the surface of Earth. So new planet into density of new, the radius of the new planet is equal to, so is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so that is a, so that is the density of new planet into what, R E into rho E. What is the density of new planet? 2 times anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, that is RE rho E divided by 2 times of rho E. So rho E get cancelled, that is RE divided by 2 andre radius of Earth R na ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, so that is R by 2. So R by 2 means which is the right answer? That is option D is the right answer for the 21. So next move to the question number 22.